Um, yeah, okay. There we are. That's weird. I didn't change anything with that. It's been a while since the development stream. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. Have the music on a reasonable level, of course. It's time to do some brainstorming. Because I'm having a little bit of a modding crisis. Because I just realized a couple days ago while I was in call with a very talented modder that my new rooms actually suck. So I need to figure out how to fix that. And in the process, I might be rethinking the entirety of my mod. Had a realization. Hello, please. Hey. Hello there. Rin. Welcome to the stream. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to close out play. Hey? Oh shoot, that exploded. That worked. Welcome, everybody. Okay. So here's my problem. Let's go over to Forsaken Factory real quick. So, my problem is, this room is vibey. Like, real vibey. Ugh, vultures. Okay. That room isn't vibey. I mean, that room is vibey. What am I talking about? This room is not, in the slightest. Like, no vibe is here. Sorry. There's no vibe. Maybe here a little bit. Not here. And not really here at all. It's just a big... this room is probably the only one with any sort of vibe. And that's a problem. Okay, so today is not gonna be what everyone was expecting it to be. It's time for a bit of rethinking. Okay, so to start out, I probably should clarify what I mean by vibey. So we have theme in Forsaken Factory. The theme being, of course, it's a big stormy place, lots of jungle, and a giant core in the center. Like a progression almost. Progressive. What's its term? Like points of interest. They progressively get more interesting. I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm struggling to get rooms. There's nothing to build up to. And a lot of people will say Forsaken Factory is just an art region. And I mean, it is, but that's a sad number right there. Anyway. I need points of interest for a room. Something that makes the room feel alive and interesting to play with. Forsaken Factories was mostly big jungle rooms or intricate pipes and or machine. I can't have the boring jungle. I'm sorry. I won't have a boring jungle. So, I'm going to be first off redoing some of the jungle rooms because I absolutely hate how some of them look right now. Like, full-heartedly hate them. And that's not good. That one. We're gonna start with this room. It's time to do something I didn't think I was going to do. Going to be breaking my usual flow of how I make rooms. So we have these layers. And we're going to start by removing this entrance over here. Removing all this. And program interest. Entrance. What am I? I hate it. Now we're gonna do something that I'm not really. Yep. And instead, we're going to be building something different. I don't like the fact at all, really, of how this room was looking. So now, we're going to plan some things. Instead of coming out of this little downwards hill into the flat plateau, basically, now we're coming out of a pipe here-ish. Should probably turn off too. A big chunk of rock here. I can't remember if there's a fill command. Okay, there's not. That's very much okay and fine. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. With modding. So much. What we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust this slightly. There we go. Okay. Hmm. This is a interesting thing. Hello, Enzo. Welcome to the stream. I'm remaking a room because I'm so tired of how. Wait, what the heck? It just. So mad at how a specific room in my region looks. I feel like it's so dumb that and so unvibey that it needs redone. This room's trash, in my opinion. Absolutely terrible. So, I'm assuming you're still here, Ansel. This room right here, terrible. You know what it should be comparable to, though? This room should be as high quality as this room here. This is what that room needs to look like. That's what I'm saying. So I'm redoing it completely. Making it more interesting. One of the most interesting changes is the fact that you're now going to come out of this pipe after going through the gate. And you'll be able to choose which direction you wish to proceed in. I like this change immensely. Um, I've also learned some cool tricks from some cool people on how to actually do things correctly. Also, Ansel, I hope you're still here. If you've read the name of the stream, it says brainstorming with chat, and specifically, the thing that I need help brainstorming on is vibiness. Forsaken Factory has, you know, its vibiness to it. It's rain, it's interesting room design. What does Sunken City have? That's my question. That's why I need help brainstorm, because I can't do rain. At least not a lot. And I don't really know what to do. Sunken City does need to have something. I just... It's been a big demotivator, because as soon as I realized it, I was like, oh, wait, this is boring. Yeah, I don't expect you to just, like, come up with the perfect solution, but literally anything would help. I think this looks fine for the first layer. Hmm. Okay. It's not a terrible much I can do with the second or third layer yet. Okay. I got this. Get this done. Okay. And now for these, I do have a solution. Let's see, what's it called? Let's see, there's a little type-ish. Type-ish. What? Am I done? I'll be right back. Gotta go use the restroom. I've returned. Let's see. Materials. Hmm. I don't know what to do. Solution found. There we go. Um. That's crazy. The fact that I have 3 Outer Experience remixes in this playlist. I'm going to be rendering out a test render. I imagine something is going to go horribly wrong, but I'm still doing it. The sad part is I know this is going to look terrible. I don't want camera to look at terrible things. But I don't have any of my, really any machines whatsoever. Or blank views, so it's just going to be standard blank material on most of this. It's like loaded criminally fast though. Yep, I 110% expect this to look absolutely terrible. What? Okay. This is going to be very interesting. Uh-oh. I don't think rainworld like that very much. Ooh, that's not nice. No, that means so. See, this needs to die. Outplayed. I need you to not pop over every 10 seconds. Can you not? Hello? There you go. Hey. What?
What?
The heck? Hold up. There we are. This is what I expected to see. Absolute garbage. And it doesn't bother me yet because I need to add blank cube, so that's mostly here though to see. Yep, that looks so terrible. I have to technically go here, which is nice. Gonna have to make that obvious, so. That's a popcorn here. There, what is happening here with? Hey yo. Oh. I'll fix that. That's it. Fix. Oh. That's an oversight. Bad. Terrible looking. It actually looks decent. It's probably to go and be replaced with more. Something at the bottom. This needs to go. Details need to be added. I do not want the conundrum. Oh, we're bad gamers. Oh man. Wait. Yep, another one. I like this one too much. Turning it up, I like it so much. Time to render it again. Okay, this is looking better already. Is this even escapable? Barely. Okay, so what I'm getting here is this needs some breakup, some trash, dirt type of thing. And I need to be able to actually get to. Besides that, fix the lighting. Okay. Um. Hello, Lily. Welcome to the stream. This is called level editing. Great. Sometimes. Um, thing. Hmm. Yes, I know what it's to do. Okay. We're to this point. Now, it does take a second for it to start working. But if it looks good in this editor, or this... the render looks good, then I know I did a good job. Okay. I mean, it does look a little bit chaotic, but I can see what it would look like when the black slime, or black goo, I mean, appears. Yeah, that looks nice. Light editor probably could use a little bit more, but you know, I'll probably have to talk to someone else about it, because I have a skill issue. I don't know what's up with this bug where it shows the last black goo placement. Nearly done. Alright. Here we go. I still got a bit more work to do. Light editor needs adjusted. Some final details need to be put in these walls. I like this screen. This screen looks nice. The screen besides light editor looks real good. Yeah, I'm not really good with light editor. I'm gonna have to get better at it. I think a lot of it though is palette. It's definitely palette. I need a better palette. I'm gonna fix this palette. I know this palette wouldn't work here, but this palette does look kind of sick. Hello, Blade Listing. Hello.
Hello. I did not expect to be on stream today.
Yeah, I just every time I level edit, I stream.
Alright,
Okay,
so
so two questions. First off, does this palette look decent?
let me look. Uh, yeah, I like it.
And you
It
can.
does its job. It does its job of being a unique palette, and it also blends everything correctly. Yeah, I'd say it does good.
Okay, I'm going to save that. Okay, secondly, you can clearly see the problems with the light edit.
Sure. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Alright,
I have major skill issue when it comes to light editor.
alright. So let me give you a demo and a run through of how the light editor actually works. So
Great, great.
I'm just gonna give like a intense demo because there's probably like new level editors in the chat or something. I don't know. So I'm going to show off a mountain room. Let's go with that. Yes, my mountain rooms are insane, but bear with me. So
Okay.
here is my mountain room. This light is fucking atrocious, but whatever. So I am going to completely shade all of this in so that we can have a fresh start.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I want to erase all of this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and give texture like this. And make sure you get into the geometry a little bit like that. See?
Okay.
But you want to give it like kind of a texture. This is like the best light editor brush you want, like you can ever find.
Which one is it?
So it's called Leaves.
Okay.
But now you will see how vanilla does its light here. You see how there's like these little sticks pointing up and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add that extra little detail to make it pop a little bit. Because this is like a beam. So it's gonna have like light. And this is a stone head, so it's gonna have like dark, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever look at your shadow on like a fucking when you're walking and stuff, it's gonna have light, like dark shadow, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you want to do is so it's not like a block of shadow. You want to put some texture on it.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. So it's all really about covering all the geometry and then adding texture.
Yeah. So now I'm going to explain why I cover the entirety of the geometry. So, if you have I'm gonna pull up a random garbage waste room that does really bad job at what I'm displaying. You get stuff like, well, it's not random, but yeah. You get stuff like this.
Uh, I'm struggling to see what I'm looking at.
So if you look at the border, you can clearly see the black goo. You can clearly see it.
The board.
Like you
Oh,
can just the black goo border.
yeah.
You can like clearly see it. What you don't want to see it. Like you don't ever want to see that.
Okay.
A lot of people don't agree with me, but yeah. So if I were to go in here and fix this, I would use the circle brush to kind of like brush over the parts that I don't like. Do this. Like that. And then we're gonna go and use the leaves and do this. Now, if I were to actually like fix this room, I'd probably uh, fix the trash pile right here because this is a terrible use of trash. Like this is almost insulting, but yeah. But you see how I did that?
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're gonna go back in and put the light back.
So, what's the purpose of these, like, poles again?
They kind of add a little bit of like a texture to your walls. A good room that really shows this, it's a room that I did. But yeah. In my Outskirts remake, I have BO1. So you see these like little lines here?
Yes. Okay.
That adds like a bit of extra depth to your walls. It makes it look have more depth. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's actually
And it also just adds like little lines and stuff. I think it's cool.
Okay.
But for rooms like shaded, let's just go with a random shaded room. Not this one, not this one, not this one. This one. So you see, even though being completely dark, even though being completely dark, it still has some semblance of light. Not much though. So yeah. And if we look at another one,
Okay.
this one, there is no light here because the palette is completely dark. So why would there be any light? Right?
You mean shadow, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
any- can you give me the link to your stream so I can see if there's any questions?
There's no, I can send you a link, but I don't think.
Okay. I'm assuming the link is in your. There it is.
That was an echo.
But yeah, that
Okay.
is.
That makes it. That's actually extremely helpful. Because you saw mine, it's just blocks. I like cut out blocks into the train. Now, further question.
Yeah, you don't have like any semblance of texture or anything.
Now, another question I have. Get back into mine.
Yep.
So, what should I do for this? I feel. What the heck?
So.
I feel like
What do you
something's off here. It just doesn't. Down here doesn't look good.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm
It does
doing.
not.
I don't know what I should do
Well,
for situations
what
like
you're-
this.
What I'm kind of understanding is you're throwing random tiles into a base that doesn't really need to be decorated. So
Uh,
I'd remove all those random tiles that you put in. And yeah. And I see you
That's-
have like a little bit of mega trash. What's that?
Mega trash?
like-
That's large trash. Pink is
Oh.
steel.
Steel. Never seen that used.
I don't know. What would you do for something like this?
What
This
would
person.
I-
Because you are better at levelating.
Personally, I would try and add more like holes or color, like big fans, which is
Big-
what I like to do a lot in my Outskirts remake.
Big
but yeah.
fan. Where would you... So, like, right in the center or outside around it?
Around the center.
Center.
So like you see how in the middle of that like center thing,
This?
so you see how there's like a lot of space in there?
Yeah, there is a lot of space in here.
Put one big fan, one above the, like put two of them, and then go out one more.
Right here?
Yeah, like right there.
And then...
Yeah. Oh,
To-
actually, no, wait. Move that big fan down one, and then go up one from that original big fan, and get another one. I think like two more, and place one right there.
Steel doesn't look good either, in my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Just, it's like big metal, basically.
Yeah. So another thing that I would do is I would also, you know how I was talking about large trash, right?
Yes, and I've been trying to incorporate that somewhat.
All right, here's a good way to do that, to like understand it. So you see how this looks really blocky, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to select large trash. And I want you to, like, encase the steel in the large trash. Like, outline the steel on the outer edge. God, I'm really bad at giving directions.
Outline or like
Outline.
like that?
Like that. Yeah. Now this will make everything blend into the black goo. And not look blocky. Or at least I hope. I don't exactly know the quirks of your palette.
It's literally just a fade palette.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I just saved it as its own palette. So, the rest I just fill in with steel, or should I put large trash somewhere in the center?
I put some large trash in the center too.
Around these edges here, maybe, or
Not the edges, because then the large trash will go into the pipes. Remember, large trash puts tiles.
yeah, okay, so or like some right here.
Does your region use signs at all?
Signs.
Like Asian
So
signs?
it's a jungle room, like it's. I mean, I could try putting a sign somewhere, but we're just in a giant like pipe underground.
Or in a vent, I guess.
Or yeah, vent. That's the only reason I'm using vent is because there's very few inside pipe-like tiles.
Hmm.
I'm very upset about this.
I see.
And for these blank spaces, I guess I'm just gonna put steel back.
Yeah. I'd use big metal, honestly.
Big metal. What's the benefit? Just curious.
So one thing I really don't understand about a lot of people is that they will use it in blocks. So you're supposed to use it in a singular line. And then it looks better as a singular line. So, and then you put like you put large trash in the when I was explaining the big metal, you were putting it in. I said don't put it in blocks because it looks weird.
Well, what am I supposed to put in the empty spaces?
Large trash.
Okay.
Yeah, large trash works better.
So
I think I can demonstrate it actually. So I'm gonna create a new thing right here.
you said
Like, do
in
exactly
lines, but But like,
Hold on, I'm gonna do exactly what you're doing really quick.
or I could just send you the exact file I'm using, and you could actually show. Okay. It's quite frustrating to me that there's no T junction inside pipe. Have you ever noticed that? Uh, Uh-oh. The gamer just crashed.
And then we're going to
Buddy, I did not.
let's stretch
I
around.
think he just crashed for the last like 20 seconds. Unless it was my side.
My internet's been acting up a little bit.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I see what you're doing now. So a single line of metal, and then around it you put the large trash for fading. Would you would you recommend perhaps fading from big metal to large trash, like putting random spots of big metal in between the solid line and the solid large trash? Would that look good, or?
What do you mean? Like,
Okay, look at mine. So and then you have would doing this to fade it look good?
no,
Okay.
because you're breaking up the large trash, and you're not letting the large trash do its job.
Okay.
Is how I view it.
I see what you're
And,
saying.
So, also, let me show the fan thing really quick. So let's say you got like this. Another great material is small pipes. You put it in between the fan here,
Small pipes.
and then you small pipes,
Okay.
and then you go into the effects editor, put a lot of slime on it, and then you put rust on it. Not in that order. It's like that.
Is it? I've never seen it matter the order in which you put effects. Is there actually a reason to put effects in a certain order?
There is. So let's say we have our mountain room right here. Okay, so my effects list looks like this. Now, the reason it looks like this is because black goo is always applied first. That's obvious.
First.
Black goo should always be applied first.
Hey,
Because
hey.
everything should...
You might want to look back at my stream for a second.
Yeah. So black goo is first because everything affects black goo. And then melt, I personally put melt after black goo because I don't know. My effects list has been manufactured over time, so sometimes I don't even know why I do stuff like that. But Rebel, I put it after melt because I want the melt to not be affected by the rubble to not be affected by the melt, because melt is kind of a more interesting version of slime, I guess. What chains and wires and chains.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which one you put them as. I like them always affected by slime and rust. And I don't know how sometimes I don't understand how I get my good chains and wires. It's mainly just painstakingly yelling at the level editor until I get it. Rain moss, I put it like right here because this is my plant section of like all my effects. And then rust and slime are always last for me. I see Vanilla put rust in the second spot, but I find that doesn't work well. And putting rust like after your plants will make it like I think it just works better.
Fair. Actually, thanks for telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that real quick. Where'd you put plants again?
I put plants after my chains and wires. So I basically just go from black goo, melt, rubble, chains, wires, brain moss, seed pods, hang roots, growers, lighthouse flowers, layer 1, lighthouse flowers,
And a road?
2. I don't use a road.
Ever?
Ever. I think a road is a really bad effect. And
So
slime and rest and slime.
then tell me an alternative to this. So see here, I have this vent coming down, and it creates a wall. But I want the wall to be eroded in, so I have this little area over here and that, and then I use.
Oh yeah, then that's fine.
I
You
use
just
a
put,
road.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that's like the only use case I use it for.
But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and also the light editor for this little room that we have would just be completely shadow, no light.
The one you make it?
Like,
The one you made? Yeah.
yeah.
Well, of course, yeah.
Just thought I'd clear that up just in case.
Yeah, I'm actually remaking my rooms right now. Because like the ones I was showing you, the jungle ones that look terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had a realization of why they weren't vibey.
I see.
And so yeah, I'm fixing that successfully.
Cool.
Dirt. I don't know if I'm always iffy on if I should use this much dirt or not.
A really good thing to do is go to trash.
Trash. Put some.
So, like, just place like a fucking load up a level really quick. Because I'm not gonna try and explain this. It's gonna be really hard. So I'm gonna fucking do that. And then I'm gonna place the dirt like this. That.
Yeah.
And then here's what I like to do to break up dirt. I like to put some trash like this.
Okay. But what
And then
dictates?
And then for fading, I like to do something like this.
Okay.
And then you just do your foreground and shit. And then how I would do effects is like this. And then put some rust. Put some melt. And then slime. I go willy-nilly with my effects, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And then for lights, since this is all like I hate using keyboard light editor sometimes.
What do you mean
But I
keyboard light editor?
Not keyboard, well, yeah, keyboard light editor. So if you go into preferences, you go into here, there should be where is it? I might be blind. Right here.
What?
So if you don't like using the mouse version of the light editor, which I don't, you can change it to keyboard.
And oh goodness. Okay.
Alright, so that is the light for that, and then light angle would go like something like this. Your light angle should be pointing towards the sun, your theoretical sun in the room.
So there's a thing about that. So my region is the first to use the Dawn plugin. I told you about it. It's the one that adds the complete day-night cycle. So, so hypothetical sun angle. I mean, that's still I can still do that. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, well, like the sun doesn't actually exist, like in the room. You're not gonna put a sun, you know.
Yeah.
But you want to think as in how is the light like affecting the world?
Yeah.
So that light angle is giving you that sense of like, okay, so the circle is your sun, right?
Yeah.
And so I want the sun to be doing this. Or sometimes I want the light to be like here or something. And this is
very room dependent, of course.
Yeah, it's room dependent. I always like my light to be like this.
Fair enough.
Because I'm lazy and I don't care. But yeah.
Okay. I'm about to render out this room.
Ooh, let's see.
I gotta finish the what's it called, big metal first.
Whack.
Okay. Let me try this.
Let's see how fast I can actually finish this.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually finish the light editor before I render it out.
Alright.
Also, I've just casually ignored the music editor or the music creator for some songs as mod that came. Shame. Totally ignored them. It's hilarious. Absolutely comical.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's see.
So we'll start over. So to be clear, so you do main geometry and then you cut out and then give it texture.
Yeah. I cover the entire geometry in darkness. And then I go in with the leaf
Yeah, the leaf
tool.
leaf tool.
And make sure it's big. Make sure it's a big tool. Like, that size is pretty good. And, like, don't be afraid to go in. Like that. That's perfect. Look like this.
Of course, stream does. Okay, there.
You don't want to do something like this, but you want to do something like this. So let me
Okay.
redo it all over again. So do this. Cut it out. I
Oh.
went a little too far in.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I need to remember how to do the GW structures.
So, what project are you working on now? If I may ask. Now that Outskirts is
Well,
done.
Since the Outskirts remake is mostly done, there's still some things I kind of want to do, but I cannot disclose them because it might get people excited.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I don't like the way I said that, but yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
am going to be like trying to jumpstart my region again.
Okay.
Trying. I don't really care about my region right now. For those who don't know, my region is Pipeline Caverns. It's been in development for a while. Too long sometimes.
So, something like this.
Hold on. Yes, that's perfect. Now, enough. The reason I'm doing what I'm trying to show you something. Okay. I've made way too many of these GW structures. Let's see.
GW structures?
They are it's these things.
Oh, garbage waste structures. Okay.
GW is the name acronym thing for garbage waste.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Yeah, sorry, I speak in acronyms whenever I refer to a region.
Fair.
Because I am too lazy to say it. Alright. So, we want to give this a second layer.
I swear, if I push R instead of E one more time.
Oh, I have a stack on. Why do I have a stack on? Ah. I love when I do that. Okay, cool. I don't know why I'm mute. Let's see. And then we're gonna just put this in here. If you're all wondering why I'm like really fast, it's because
It's been doing
I
it for
have
a very
been
long
level
time.
editing for 3 years now.
Crazy to think.
Crazy to think that.
It's crazy to think that this man has wasted 3 years of his life playing a video game.
You know, fair enough, but also uncalled for.
To be fair, I've almost wasted, I think, about 1.5 years right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not level editing, of course. That's only about a year. With a 6-month break in between.
Yeah. Yeah, like this.
I look over and I see message retracted and I'm like,
Scary.
Scary? Lola the Leech says they've wasted 5 years in music. Yeah, but see, you can sell music. You can't sell level editing.
Technically, if you want to be a terrible person.
If you're the best in the entire community, maybe you could get away with selling level editing.
Let's see.
But it's
not.
It's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those things where so many people know about it, it's not worth much.
I was like, what the?
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hmm?
Hold on. This might actually turn out good. I'll be right back.
You'll be right back. I use this to get with a lot. Okay. So, I'm gonna wait for Night Truck to come back.
Going back?
Okay, there we go. So now I have completely finished my little thing I was doing while you were talking. I'm gonna put like a skinny bean here, but yeah. Okay. So let's say we have a structure here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this.
And why is it sideways? Or angled, I should say.
Perspective.
Fair. Okay.
And that's how we do it. That's what I do there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna also finish this level because now I've poured time into it.
Okay, I just finished rendering out the room. I'm gonna see how it looks real quick. Wow!
See? Did I help?
Okay, one thing. This. I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't know what to think of that. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. And it's just simply put a third layer behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I love Mega Trash. I love this Mega Trash circle.
Or you could use Dyson fans.
That too. I'm probably just going to put a third layer because I don't have a third layer on one of this room. Did I go overboard on the lines?
No, that looks pretty good. I like that.
Okay. Why does this cause screen shake?
I have no idea. It's your room, not mine.
Um. Oh wait, I just realized there's way too much grime in this room.
Yeah, you want to turn that down a lot.
It's at 50%. There, that's better.
This actually looks halfway decent. I might have found my inspiration for the Garbage Waste remake.
What? Wait. Oh, cool.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. I want to use. Maybe some like small ass wires here. Hang roots. Please don't do something stupid for the love of God. I don't know.
Did you say small pipes in between fans?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a very simple room. Holy crap. Right there. Right there.
Wait, don't you hate Mega Trash?
This is large trash.
No, I like actual general question. Don't you hate Mega Trash?
I think it looks good in your room.
Okay.
Not saying I use Mega Trash like ever. I like never use it at all. Mm-hmm. That's valid.
Like, for example... Let's see, which room is it?
I'm not gonna casually put a cooling rod.
This room here. Or no, not that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Right there. There's some
I
right
like
here.
large trash right there.
Just, this a big empty space, something need to go there, so I put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Several examples of it in Forsaken Factor, but I'm too lazy right now to go and look for them.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm also gonna put a harvester because why not? And there, shoot me.
So for prop work, do you ever stretch them?
No.
In any
Only if I'm, like-
situation.
Only if I'm like really feeling really lazy for no reason. I don't ever stretch. I never stretch props.
What
So I
about
think it's
shrinking
really-
them? Do you ever shrink them?
No.
Okay.
So let's move all my plants to where they go. I don't have lighthouse flowers here. What? I'm gonna put them in layer 3. Okay. My pseudo garbage waste room is done.
And you're saying garbage waste rooms very lightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about sandy dirt? Do you ever use sandy dirt or dune sand in anything?
No.
No?
I don't use a lot of things.
Fair enough, I guess.
Also, I gave my room a very fitting name.
Hey?
Whatever
me see.
the fuck this is. And I'm gonna run it. See if I did a good job in 2 seconds of work.
Okay. Oh, I have a big message in chat. Let's see.
Ooh,
Wonder what cool stuff the Watcher will add, like the sand trap creatures be placed in the level editor. I'm
They're
sure
definitely
you
gonna
will
be
go
down.
crazy.
Dev tool
The
up.
background moving stuff too. Oh yeah, the background moving stuff.
Ooh.
Do you think it's gonna be a sheer hard coded thing or do you think it'll be somewhat usable for modding?
I think they're gonna be usable.
I'm sure hoping they're usable. I wonder how the heck did they do that?
I have no idea.
Because, like, the mod community basically has access to the entire game's code. And we haven't found a way to do it.
Yeah. Oh, and also a really good material to use as your default is chaotic stone.
Chaotic stone?
Mm-hmm. It works so well for like what's that word? Natural type levels.
Natural.
So I'm saying apply chaotic stone to your room.
Do it now, immediately! Yeah, okay.
Actually, you don't need it.
I might add a little bit. Because, you know, I was thinking about it. Because it did have chaotic stone before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see the before and after of this room. Because I did remake it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because the old one was terrible. Let me see.
I wanted your opinion on something.
Yeah.
So today, I remade a downpour and original toll.
A downpour. You remade a downpour room?
No, I remade the edit of the downpour toll, of the outskirts toll.
Oh.
You'll see when I send the images.
Another big message, let's see. Is it just me, or have you also always wanted creatures to be seen in the background? So can interact with them, seeing a vulture flying in the background of the basic. Yes, that would, Lola.
That would be...
I
placed... Oh, right. It's because Tanger, the stupid thing.
I mean, realistically, that's probably very hard to code. You, like, have to consider a bunch of things, like if it can interact with you from the background, how does that like work realistically? Like at all?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
How would that work realistically to have creatures in the background that you can interact with?
I think it would be really cool to just have creatures in the background, like living their everyday normal lives, but interact with them. That sounds like.
Okay, Lola meant to say can't. Okay, so you can't interact with them. Yeah, still having a world going on in the background would be cool.
Yes.
Okay, this is done rendering. It's a thing with me, I can only do around one room per stream before I get bored.
Sometimes I can do like 4.
Then again, you have way too much time on your hand. Compared to me.
Oh yeah, what did you think of the remakes?
The outskirts?
Yeah.
That
I sent.
Oh wait, you just sent them? Okay.
Yeah, I sent them like minutes ago. If chat couldn't tell, this is really bad promotion for my mouth.
You do, Lola. I mean, I don't mind promoting decent rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's changed drastically, the toll. For the better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I really like the change on the left, where you drop that solid stone floor. But you still kept the feather fern. Or no, that's different.
What I did was I thought that on the left with all the crawl hole stuff there,
Yeah.
I thought it was really visually, and I also wanted to show off that background with the bricks and stuff. So what I did was I completely got rid of all those crawl holes, made it a bit more rugged, and did that. It was really annoying to keep 2 tolls in the same state. So that's why I find it cool. I swear, if this room actually turns out decent, I'm like so surprised.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that was not the right. Oh. Okay. Am I being dumb? Yes, I am.
Oh, your region is in arena right now, right?
Well, it's in arena and actually in the game, but I just do all my level 8 or my dev tools in arena before I actually go and test them.
Why?
It's simpler. I don't have to spawn in a shelter and then teleport all the way to this room, and the only thing that won't work in arena is like flies and bugs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just simpler, in my opinion. Yeah, I fixed that. I think this room looks adequate, although I did forget something. That was to raise the water level. Also, Lola's talking about I should go and listen to their new song while I'm already listening to a song they made. It's hilarious. That's...
I hope my demonstration on the light editor was helpful.
It was extremely helpful, because I've never really known how to use the light editor. Also, if you're wondering what this giant thing here is,
Hmm.
It's covered in invisible.
What is? Oh yeah, it's a tree. I
Yeah.
kind of could tell. I kind of figured it was a tree.
Yeah, yeah. I will say in other rooms I did do better job outlining the tree. I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. So
All right. It looks halfway decent. Huh. I like the room, by the way. I didn't get any plants. What the heck?
okay.
Oh yeah. Do you want a demonstration on camera angles?
Camera angles. Sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that.
Cool.
I don't really know them either.
So, I'm gonna add more plants to my room because I didn't get any plants at all for no reason. I'm gonna add more rainbows. But anyways, so camera angles will basically change how the depth of the room works. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling how it's like I'm pulling like the perspective, I guess.
Okay.
I've only recently just started using them, but it's like lifting up. It's like lifting the room in a certain direction, I guess.
Basically,
Yeah.
where the placement of the background are related to the foreground is being changed.
Hmm. So if we have, so you know how the game.
I know a good example of this because my friend Stargrowth was
So
way
you
too
know
big.
how the level editor has like 30 sublayers, right?
Yeah.
Well, technically 39, and there's a sublayer 0, but we're not gonna count that. Though it's basically like 30 images being merged into one image.
Yeah.
That's the PNG. So
Yeah.
what that's doing is it's like shifting those 30 images. That's what the camera angles is. So say I have like this camera angle right here, all four of these. It's moving the 30 images this to northwest or diagonal, whatever.
Lola asks what. Well, I think they're asking me, but I'll allow you to also answer. What is your favorite creature in the game, and how would you base a
Are they
around it?
asking me or no?
I think they're asking me, but I honestly want your opinion as well, because that's a decent question. What's your favorite creature, and how do you base a room around it?
So my favorite creature is I love not having a favorite creature. So I'm just gonna make one up. So I'm gonna go with a red centipede. I like red centipedes. Quote quote. But I would base a room around it in a way that you have a lot of room to maneuver around, so a flat space. But you also have like spots to hide and shortcuts and stuff,
Yeah.
so that you can like juke the centipede. Because
You know.
like, if you have a room like, let's say you put a red centipede in, let's go with a random, if you put a red centipede in 5 pebbles, for example.
Huh. I've seen that before.
And
Oh.
you know what? I would not be surprised. But you put a red centipede in 5 pebbles with the gravity turned on. The red centipede's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna float in the abyss.
Until it hits a wall and then it starts crawling around on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you put a red centipede in something like let's go with garbage, because there's already red centipedes there. It knows how to maneuver, and it knows how to maneuver around quickly. But
Yeah, that's
it also
isn't
has like
that
a lot of maneuvering for you.
isn't it due to baking your rooms or whatever?
Yeah.
I totally did
And
that in
also
Forsaken
just
Factory
generally
Trust.
the red centipede just
I totally know how to bake a room, trust.
yeah.
Totally.
You put a setup.txt. You create a file called setup.txt, and within the txt, you put bake 1, I think. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's it.
And for each room, right? Or just for
No,
the
not
entire
for each room. It's just
You're just
it
baking
just
them.
yeah, it just does it. It just bakes.
So all that really does is increase the time it takes to load a region, right?
No, it. Let me say it like, it basically just freezes your game for a minute, and like encrypts code into your geometry for creatures to like move around better in. That's why it takes so long. But yeah, you literally just create a txt called setup.txt, and
Where would this setup.txt be if it's only applying to one room?
you put it in streaming assets. That's it.
What do you mean? That's just the game files.
Yeah, that's where you put it.
You don't do this. Oh. And how do you run it? Does it just run automatically?
Yeah, actually, it looks like this.
One second.
Ooh, this actually looks like a somewhat decent room for no reason. Whatever the fuck this is.
This process may take anywhere from several minutes to several hours.
Yeah, if you're doing a region like Ether Ridge, which has like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rooms, it may take like a day.
Fair enough.
Some about it anyway. A day is probably like a lot. No over exaggeration.
I mean, I guess if you have a 4-core i5, then yeah, sure, it's gonna take you an hour or two.
Alright, you want to see the garbage waste room?
Yes. With a pallet.
I opened 2 rainworlds. Okay. Please tell me that.
I totally see anything at all right now.
Well, the game's still launching. Hold on.
I am satisfied with this room. With the help of solar winds. Chat. I need a rating. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to answer Lola. My favorite creature is a tie between Miros Bird and Miros Vulture, honestly. They're kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
How I'd base a room around... I'm gonna just say Miros Bird because it's a cool creature. How I'd base a room around a Miros Bird is a very long, sort of flat-ish room with lots of geometry that they can fit under, but you can climb up. Lots of little cubbies so you can hide from them. But I wouldn't want that to be the only creature in the room. I'd still want there to be like spiders and centipedes. Can't stay in one place for too long type of thing. Okay. Solar.
So
That's
this is my room.
that's a pallet. No, it isn't.
Apply the normal garbage waste pallets.
The fact that you know that off the top of your head is disturbing. But also, this room does look wonderful.
All right, there's a room.
Boom. There's your inspiration. Garbage worse. You heard it here. I'm so brain dead. Garbage Wastes remake in progress.
Actually, this looks really good. What the fuck?
You have an
This
unknown
looks better
skill.
than any vanilla room ever. What the fuck?
I think the one thing Garbage Waste doesn't do well enough is backgrounds. I think most of the like gameplay aspects of Garbage Waste are okay. I really don't think many regions-based games pay enough attention to the background. Excluding like Five Pebbles and like Outer Expanse.
Yeah. Chat, what do you think of my garbage waste room?
Lola, give Solar a rating.
I can't tell if you're showing my garbage waste room. I don't know.
I am.
Oh, there we go. It's a little quaint, a little nice. Nothing to it.
They gave me an 8.7. Lola gave me an 8.7 out of 10 for my room. Let's see what they give me. Surely it's a 9. Well, come on. Rating. Garbage Watts. 9.999 out of 10. Very smooth and shiny.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Ooh, I have some light. And then I have some tricks up my sleeve. Alright. Okay. Okay.
Best way to tell if bro does not have headphones. Just wait for the stream starting and stream stop sound.
I have headphones, I'm just not putting them on because I do not care.
Lazy.
Yes, I'm lazy. So I'm gonna put this nifty little effect called a roughen. And I'm gonna put it all over. And we're gonna render.
Lola says, I'm sorry, I gotta say thanks. It is very smooth and shiny. But I don't think it's banned.
No, it's good. It's good. I forgot to add rough.
I honestly kind of wish there was a... I don't want to say effect. It'd kind of be like an effect. I wish there was a way to just deform geometry in a room,
Mm.
like as a rendering effect.
Explain.
So, say you want a big, natural-looking cave, or really like a crevasse, or really any sort of interesting geometry. Crevice, I don't know.
Travis Scott.
Anyway, if you want, say you have anything you want with interesting geometry, I think it'd be interesting to have perhaps some sort of tool or render option that allowed you to naturally deform a room's geometry based on.
Would it affect the geometry?
That's what I would hope for, but I don't think you can do that with effects.
No.
Yeah.
I would literally just cut into the geometry.
Yeah, I know that's the argument against it. Oh, you could just not be lazy. But sometimes I feel like my geometry isn't realistic enough. I'm always trying to. I care too much.
You see, because you care too much. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's mean. If you care too much, then you're
Simply don't care. That's the solution. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the before and after for this room. But doing that means I have to go past live stream real quick.
I was gonna use the right plate tile for fuck's sake. There we go. Sure.
Okay, Solar. You ready for the before and after?
I'm scared.
I did have to pull it up from my live stream. So, you looking?
Yes.
The before, this is what the original room was.
I am hungry. I'm looking.
Yeah. I don't know what I... Show the last screen, please. There's the last screen. 3 screens in total. Only one thing really got kept. And then after.
This room looks completely.
I know. That's the point. But because the old one looked terrible.
Don't look that. Okay, never mind. I saw the tree.
You're saying this looks better than this?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying there's any resemblance whatsoever? This
I'm
screen.
saying it didn't look half bad.
This is terrible. I'm embarrassed that I made something like this.
Well, the only thing you really forgot was the black goo. That's pretty much.
I haven't used black goo at all in
What?
Forsaken Factory. I didn't use black goo at all until you informed me about it.
Really.
I informed you about black goo?
I mean, you didn't really inform me of its existence. You informed me of its usefulness.
Oh.
Like, none of my
You've been modding
rooms.
for. You've been modding for a year, right?
I've made a whole region mod without black goo. And I stayed away from black goo because I heard one, apparently, I guess I can legally call them a doofus now. One doofus, legally, because, I don't know. I can legally call them a doofus now. Some doofus told me that black goo looked bad. And I just believed them.
Well, they probably didn't know how to use it. That's a problem with a lot of people, is that they don't understand it.
Yeah, and you've now informed me about it, and I feel incredibly dumb. And all rooms that don't look good without right now are getting black goo.
You want to know a funny thing about black goo?
What?
It appears in every single game in some shape or form.
Game?
Yeah.
I can imagine seeing it in game.
It is literally just the black around the screen. That is all it is.
Okay.
That's nothing revolutionary.
Okay, so this is our next room I'm gonna redo. I'm not gonna redo it today, but I'm just gonna show you for the
you
sake
should
of it.
challenge yourself and do it today.
No, because I have things I gotta do in like 30 minutes.
Ooh. Wait, this looks really good.
I'm going to be changing the background some, at least. I do like this screen here, but I feel like I need to be better utilizing the second.
Oh my
Because
God,
this
what the
looks
heck?
terrible, in my opinion. Absolute garbage. This one's mid. This screen's not the best, besides this giant front over here. And then look at that. Yeah, this is embarrassing to me, because I was good at modding. I used the term was.
This looks
Mid.
interesting.
Mid. Just say it. Mid.
It looks like shit.
Yes.
It looks like absolute shit.
That's why I'm redoing it. I don't know.
I'm trying to be nicer to people.
Um, you know me. Seriousness. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Right here is probably the only screen I'm gonna somewhat keep in some capacity.
Also,
Ugh.
I did something to my garbage waste room. And there you go. That is the complete garbage room.
Nice. I think that deserves a 10 out of 10.
I added the roughen effect so that it's not so fucking shiny. But yep.
Roughen has always been a weird effect for.
Roughen is an interesting one. I like it.
Because, yeah, it does deal with the shininess thing, but it also, like, really, really looks bad in a lot of cases.
You gotta use it right.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta understand it. Sometimes people have a hard time understanding the tools that are given to them. You know?
Okay, so we're gonna go through what I have in my region so far, and I want you to tell me what I need to redo, be honest.
Okay.
So we have the gate,
Missing files.
This is the gate. It's okay. It's disconnected somehow. I didn't change it at all, but it's disconnected somehow.
Makes sense. Average rainworld moment.
For real. And then it, oh, that's cool. That actually worked. Okay.
And your game crashed. Also, I am dying. I am dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh, that's some lag.
Yeah.
That's some lag. Okay.
A garbage
Then,
piece
if
really-
I remember correctly, it connects over here. Yes. Okay. That works. Okay. What about this screen? Ignore the lag. I completely almost killed my game. This room is okay. I don't think I need to redo it.
It needs a background. It needs a second, third. Some
It has a
props.
second, but it does need a third. There's my shelter that I've shown you several times. I don't really think it needs redone.
It's the most stable rainworld gameplay.
This one is probably my peak abilities when it comes to underground rooms.
Reduce the hang roots.
Fair enough. Over here is gonna be interesting. I don't know. I'm very.
I put the
Eh.
water in the I put the water in the front, I think it's called.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but the way it works, it makes the front, or the way it. I've tried it. It doesn't look very good.
Trust.
It really doesn't. I've literally did this on stream.
You sure?
Yes. This room needs redone. I'm absolutely certain of it. You don't even need to tell me.
Yeah.
So this is a test room. Ignore the pallet. This was for testing Dawn. The pallet is not going to be staying. It's going to be switched back. Right. Too many growers. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is happening in the ground.
The floor is the branches.
I like the trees. Oh, excuse me.
And then right here in this object, there's going to be a gameplay item that I can't disclose for reasons.
Alright.
Just imagine some sort of key type object.
Okay.
Sort of a side quest. Does this room need redone? Be honest.
I'd probably put some... honestly use thorn growers in this room.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
And
What the heck did I do with the erode? I just realized what's under me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
My game just crashed.
Use a mix of like dead and alive thorn growers. That always looks good. What did you do to your rainbow?
Then modify it, but doesn't exist.
Or, game just decided to die. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay. Let me open it back up because there's a couple more. Then after this, I will be into my stewing.
I did not expect to appear on a stream thing. Holy crap. That reality is starting to dawn on me.
Hey, your reputation's gonna slowly start coming back.
It's just after 5 minutes. Oh my god. That is so painfully true. I hate the game sometimes.
After train world crash after Yes. Yes! Lola is actually from Roasted Server. I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen. Oh, I know you're currently banned. Okay, back to what I was doing.
Wait, who is Just Games?
Lola the Leech. Did my whole screen? Yes, my stream crashed. This person.
That person.
Makes music.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, back to showing you rooms that might or might not get to be remade. So you saw this one. I don't know what to do for this one. I know I need to change something about it, but it's supposed to be sort of like a matter. I don't know. It's like progressively getting worse as I go on, and then it gets a little bit better.
I don't know what the hell this room is, but whatever.
It's something. I don't know personally myself. I need to change something up here, but the bottom of this room does look okay.
Are you planning to remake Forsaken Factory?
That is a question I get asked a lot. Ideally, yes. Practically, it's still iffy. Because, see, Forsaken Factory is good. As is, it's playable, but my friend and me are planning, you know, to have more regions connect with each other, aka unseen lands. I don't know what you call that. World extension? World extension? I don't know. Connection of regions. This gate is interesting because it's... I don't know if I showed you it before. It's self-gate. It just connects to the same region.
Concealed Gardens before,
this room here, what do you think of it?
Let me think. It's a room.
Do I need to remake it? I'm asking if I should remake rooms. If you did not get what I was asking.
Yeah, I honestly think you should do more to this room.
Okay.
Kind of boring.
Brutal honesty is what I need. No, I'm not even. This next one you've seen before. Oh no, you haven't. This room here, it's another semi-boring room. Probably going to remake this one as well. I don't know.
I also just don't like how the room looks itself.
The palette's not.
I think the gameplay is really boring and everything.
This room, I'm iffy on remaking because I kind of like this room. The dynamic of it's sort of like a little bit of a... I don't know, it just seems a little cozy. It seems a little cozy. Add a leech to each pool. Jungle leeches. I might... That's a solution. And then there's this one. I showed you it because I was really proud of this one. This one I have remade twice now.
Ooh, yeah, this one's pretty good.
Did you see Lizard?
Lizard.
It's kind of hard to spot until you see it. Last time I tried to show you this, you said cool plants.
Yes.
Let's see.
I would add like a third layer to this. It needs to be only one. Like 1 and 2.
Okay. I'm gonna move my slug cat to it. Ah! This here. You see lizard? I keep dying. Oh, here. Do you see lizard here?
Oh yeah, I do.
Is that a? Is that a, it's very. It's just there, you know. It's kind of hard to notice. Is that a good use of preservatory props? Yes or no?
For one, those are pretty sure those are ether.
Did preservatory? I thought they were literally called preservatory lizard.
Oh yeah, they're probably. Oh yeah, I like it. Pretty cool.
Okay.
It's a little touch to the room that is interesting.
I don't know. I'm just trying to add more details. Yeah, that's all up my region so far. I have 4 rooms streaming. 5. I got people texting me now, so I'm gonna end my stream here. Thanks to everyone for watching. See y'all next time, potentially tomorrow for more modding.